I rise to pay tribute to Dr. John Hope Franklin. Dr. John Hope Franklin grew up in a segregated Oklahoma. He was only 7 years old when his new family home was burned to the ground in Tulsa race riot of 1921. As a child, he was evicted from white-only train cars. He was forced to attend segregated school, and on one occasion, he was threatened with lynching. John Hope Franklin tasted the bitter fruits of segregation and racial discrimination, and he didn't like it. But he did not give up. He did not give in. He did not give out. His parents taught him to hold his head high, that he was equal of every human being. They told him to forget any thought of oppression and spend his time improving his own value and worth. So he followed his father's example and began spending every evening reading and writing, a habit he continued until he died just a few days ago. Dr. Franklin attended Fisk University in Nashville, Tennessee, where he graduated at the top of his class. Then he earned a master's and a PhD degree from Harvard College. He had planned to be a lawyer like his father. But one of his professors encouraged him to tell the story of African American, to tell their history. His first book, called From Slavery to Freedom, sold 3.5 million copies. He became a full professor at Brooklyn College, and he taught one of our colleagues in the Senate. He was appointed chair of the history department at the University of Chicago, and many years later he became a professor at Duke University. I knew John Hope Franklin. He was a beautiful human being. He never gave up on the promise of America. Even though he dug deep into America's dark past, he never lost faith in the dream of a new day. He believed that if we were willing to take a hard look at where we have been, we could reconcile the future of all humanity. He believed in a nation and world community at peace with itself, and he did his part. John Hope Franklin was not only a great historian, but was a champion of civil rights and social justice. He worked alongside Thurgood Marshall to help dismantle legalized segregation and racial discrimination. In him, we have lost more than a brilliant scholar, more than a noble historian, more than a father of African American history. We have lost one of the great men of our time. There was a gentle power in his presence, an abiding respect in his name, a brilliance and humility in his spirit that changed us all. He was an inspiration to everyone who met him. John Hope Franklin was a prince of a man. By sharing the riches of his mind and the wealth of his knowledge, he helped not just to educate, but to free a people and entire nation. He will be deeply missed. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I yield back the balance of my time.